Hey, back live in downtown Chicago, McCormick Place, Inspired Home Show, Cuisinart, and Beth, who is the test kitchen director for Cuisinart, and you've got the cutest little pancakes cooking away in there. That thing does it all.
You have no idea how much this does. So Cuisinart kind of came on the scene as one of the industry leaders for toaster oven air frying. So everybody knows all about air frying. Well, this is a toaster oven. It's an air fryer. It is a broiler, a baker, but it also, and I did say toaster, right? But as you can see, we also have a griddle plate. So this we made for the morning. For you, Aaron, we have some pancakes, right, hot off the griddle.
Let me get through the forecast.
Reverses to the grill.
And I am going to totally grab one of those if you don't mind. Let's have a look at our forecast details here today. And we are back here live this morning in downtown Chicago at the McCormick Place, and I can sample one of those pancakes.
Get in there, Aaron.
Again, as folks are getting up this morning, maybe a little slow after St. Patrick's Day, right before we did the forecast details, you said this does it all.
Right. So think about it that, obviously we have a full breakfast spread here. We did some hash browns with the air fryer, some egg bites. As you see, the pancakes, coffee cake. But this is like any time of day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, obviously. If you have a grill, you could do full-on grilling steaks indoors. Because even though it's almost spring, it feels like winter. Make your steaks indoors.
It really makes the kitchen easy. I mean, all of your products are we were just talking about the coffee maker earlier and how you can do decaf versus caffeinated. I mean, you can please any guest that you have at your home with all these gadgets.
Right. The idea is that you really get the most out of each appliance, really thinking about all the consumer's needs and making life easier.
Speaking of easy, you did awesome job on these pancakes.
Like a Monday morning.
Perfect. I'm in heaven. Much more coming up here at the Inspired Home Show, downtown Chicago, McCormick Place. We'll talk more with Beth here with Cuisinart. Right now, Andy, we'll send it back to you. I wish I could send one of those little pancakes through the live video for you.
They look great, and you're not even with any syrup on it, and he's wolfing it down there. All right, Aaron.
All right, welcome back. Inspired Home Show, downtown Chicago, McCormick Place. Got Dawn with us this go around. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm excited now. We got a whole lineup here. By the way, you got to spray before you go because we got oopsie poopsie.
Yeah, we do. I sprayed before I came here.
And the fragrance is?
Morning shower.
Morning shower. So yeah, you just give a little squirt or two before you go, and you don't have to worry about any of that foul smell, right?
Nope. Or for your guests.
Perfect. All right, we're going to talk more with her in just a moment. Right now, though, let's check our forecast details. We talked about the oopsie poopsie already, spray before you go. Is this a ring holder?
It is a ring holder. This is the Umbra ring holder. It's really design meets function. I don't own this many rings, but I know a lot of people that do. And it's really unique. It sits on your dresser, and it's actually a conversation piece.
Very cool. The aroma coming out of this is just incredible.
It is, after the oopsie poopsie, you can't help but get the aroma air diffuser. It's app-enabled as well for kind of easy use.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Some sugar, some candy here on a Monday morning?
I mean, it's a little early for candy, but all things go for housewares. So this is the triple candy machine. It's by Joar International, and you can fill it with candy, nuts. It comes in all these fun different colors for your parties and entertaining for kids.
What do we have right here?
This is the Pro Keeper storage container, and the interesting thing about this is by Progressive International, it's got this terracotta disc in it, and it keeps your cookies and biscuits fresh. Oh. I mean, look at that. We even have some biscuits.
Tyler, come on over here and take a look in it. This is great.
I mean, I kind of wish I could eat all the candy, all the cookies, and my day could be complete. That's for sure.
They look so delicious. And what do we have right here? This is going to do what for me?
I can't actually believe you waited till the end for that. That is the... It's the Timekeeper mask. It's an LED mask by Lumina, and you're going to get some skin rejuvenation.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure you're going to be 10 years younger in about 5 seconds.
Stay tuned for details on that, Andy. Coming up next half hour, I will be not just 10 years younger, 20 years younger, right?
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to keep pressing this button right here. I want to go back to like 19.
Good luck.
Back to you, Andy. Just clicked over to 644. Welcome back to the Inspired Home Show here in downtown Chicago, McCormick Place. Got Brian with us, and we're talking Easy Shade this time, a great invention. And what I really love about this is that it supports folks with special needs. And I can't wait to chat with you about that. Let's have a look at our forecast details. We do back this morning here, Inspired Home Show, Chicago, McCormick Place. Brian with us. And this is awesome, the Easy Shade. How'd you come up with this idea?
I was living actually in the Middle East in Dubai, and I had a beautiful one-bedroom apartment, but it had 10 exposed light bulbs in it. So kind of like the same we would have here in a garage or a closet or a basement. So I couldn't find anything that would clip on, so I invented a bracket that would, and just attach a shade.
So as I look up here, you're able to then filter the lights, and hence the Easy Shade.
Right, exactly. So in 2021, I brought the product back to the U.S. when I moved home. Figured out how to have everything manufactured in Toledo, Ohio, where my family's from.
Wow.
And I partnered with the Center for Disabilities, and they do all of the inspection and packaging of our product for people with physical or mental disabilities that can't get work otherwise. They work with us.
Wow, wow. And what is your connection to those with disabilities?
My background was actually a special needs teacher. That's what took me overseas. So I was building special ed programs for about 10 years at different international schools around the world.
Wow, wow. Did you ever think that you'd become an inventor and you'd be here at an Inspired Home Show and have folks who are lined up wanting the product?
I didn't think I'd be, no, not in lighting. I knew I wanted to work for myself and invent something, and I'm glad this is where the path has led me. So it's been quite illuminating and just lovely to do.
So I want to go back to being in that apartment in Dubai, and you just, again, you look up at the ceiling one day and you're like, ding, the light comes on and you have an invention.
I was actually in the shower. There was a bare light in the shower, and I'm not a morning person, so having an exposed light bulb was driving me nuts. And along with the rest of them, I just didn't want to pay the money to cover 10 lights and then move to a different apartment and do it again. So yeah, I came up with a different couple prototypes and landed on this, and yeah, then Easy Shade was born.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a morning. Appreciate it. Brian here, again, Easy Shade, Inspired Home Show, right in downtown Chicago, McCormick Place. Mr. Gannon, we will send it back to you. All right, 6:53 our time. Welcome back. It is the Inspired Home Show right here in Chicago, McCormick Place. And this go around, we got James, we got Bill, we're talking Widgeteer. And there is a great story behind this lineup. Can't wait to share that with folks at home. Right now, though, let's have a look at our forecast details. And let's talk Widgeteer. First of all, how do you come up with the name Widgeteer?
Well, you know, Aaron, I had a partner when I first started the company, and Ron worked for Walt Disney, and I don't mean the company, I mean the man.
Wow.
And he was one of the first Mouseketeers, and we were going to sell widgets, so he says, we'll call it Widgeteer, Bill. And I said, there's no way we're going to trademark it. And it wound up trademarking it, so we're Widgeteer.
How awesome is that? And you've been at this show for a number of years. I mean, you eat, sleep, and breathe this type of thing.
I do. We've been here 15 years,
Wow.
and I've been in the industry a little longer. I love to cook. In fact, we named one of our brands after my mom, who also loved to cook. It was one of my mentors.
And I hear she was quite the hostess.
Amazing. She was really something, yes. Big and entertaining and making sure everybody was happy.
And you're out of Crystal Lake, right?
We are, Crystal Lake, Illinois. We've been there for 15 years.
Excellent. Got your son involved
My
too.
son,
He's all part of the
James.
business. What do you think, James?
It's pretty exciting, actually. It's actually 14 years this year. 15's
okay.
next year, a big hurrah. So I'll keep that in mind. He's challenged me. We have to do a couple updates here. So it's been amazing, though. This show is awesome. It's a really great way for us to meet with our biggest buyers and all of our customers. We've got some great stuff going on with Jean Fitz. She was one of 9 kids. And all of her family always relied on her to bring in the food. Wow. So all of her recipes are kind of been passed down, and we've really built a lot of our items are actually around her recipes. So it's been fun to create this and work with the family business. So.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it looks like you guys are having a great time. And how did things go over the weekend with all the folks here getting a chance to get up close and personal with the product?
Yesterday was actually an amazing day. We expected it to be a little slower, but it was amazing. We were talking this morning. I think we had over 60 meetings yesterday. Wow. Really something.
Wow.
Very, very good show.
Well, look it up. Widgeteer right here at the Inspired Home Show, McCormick Place, downtown Chicago. James, Bill, thank you both so much.
Aaron. Appreciate it.
Great to have you
Thanks,
here on the
Aaron.
program.
Appreciate it.
Right
Thank
out of
you.
Crystal Lake, too. Andy, we'll send it back to you. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to downtown Chicago, McCormick Place, and we talk Cuisinart this time, and Beth is here. She is the Test Kitchen Director. Good morning.
Good morning, Aaron,
Oh
my friend.
Gosh, I had so much fun with you earlier on 23 News this morning. You've got some great product lines here. Let's start off with coffee. Folks are probably pouring a little jab of the morning blend right now.
All right, cool. So we have our brand new, it's called the 4-in-1 coffee maker, so it's like be your own barista at home. You have a full-size 12-cup auto drip pot on the left, but on the right, we get a little fancy. In here, you can create your own coffee blends. We have coffee pods, so any style pod or espresso capsule. Doesn't end there, Aaron. We also have steam capabilities, so you can make a latte, so you can really be your own barista, as well as hot water.
Very
all
nice.
in one.
And you got the coffee cake right here too.
Coffee cake, because we made that. Are we moving on?
Sure.
Well, let's move on to it's our toaster oven air fryer. So Cuisinart came out, we were kind of like pioneers in the toaster oven air fryer category. So this is our latest version. So not only do you toast, bake, broil, air fry, which we are like pro air fryers. Now you have a griddle plate, so you can, as you see, we made this morning pancakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pancakes, flip that, and you have a grill.
Wow, just incredible. And love those little egg bites there too, the hash browns, all made to perfection with that product.
Exactly, and the coffee cake, so you can really do it all. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Let's celebrate. Let's go some nostalgia here. I love that food processor, and it's got some weight to it.
Right? It does have some weight to it. That is a classic. So 50-year, last year was our 50-year anniversary. I said we introduced the first Cuisinart food processor here at the
Inspired Home Show, right here.
Inspired Home Show
Wow.
in Chicago. And this is an homage to our original food processor. It's a 50th anniversary edition, original coloring, style, font, etc. So
You've got the best job ever, and yesterday you got to experience a lot of the customers and the folks who are here checking out the show. Good response so far?
it's been great. It's been busy. I think we've got a really busy day ahead.
Yes.
So we are really pumped and ready to go.
We'll let you get right back to it. Again, Cuisinart right here at the Inspired Home Show, downtown Chicago, McCormick Place. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Aaron.
Very good to meet you.
All
Back
right.
to you in the studio.